Enlightened selfishness. That's a phrase that I came up with. I think it's original. I may have stole it from somebody in some book. I don't know. But what is enlightened selfishness? Well, you already know what selfishness is. Selfishness, and you know people in your life that are just totally selfish. All they care about is themselves. That's it. Anytime they try to go out of their way to be nice to you, you know that they've got an angle. You know that there's some bullshit behind their intentions. You know, and we all have people like this. You know, they're manipulative, they're egotistical, they're greedy, they're users, they're really shallow kind of people. They're just in it for themselves. That's all they care about, and they're out to use people up. They use them up and they spit them out. Now, enlightened selfishness is this. You're also in it for yourself, okay? It's all part of our DNA. I am convinced of that. It's all part of our survival instinct. If you're not taking good care of yourself, you can't take good care of others. And that's part of what enlightened selfishness is all about. It's about becoming the best you can be so that you have as much to give others as possible. The more you have, the more you have to give. And it's about trying to care about others in the most sincerest kind of way, knowing that it's all going to come back on you somehow. But that's not exactly why you're doing it. You know, you're trying to be sincere about it. You're not just giving to somebody else so that you can get something out of them. Although you are very much aware that the more you do to give to others, the more you are also receiving yourself. As long as it's sincere and it's not just some manipulative desire to use somebody else or take advantage of them or whatever. So, look, business has got a bad rap. There are, like everything else, there's a small group of people that give it all a bad name. There's been a lot of terrible things that have been done in the world of business by unenlightened, selfish people. People who are, again, they're greedy, they're manipulative, they only care about themselves. They're all just about taking advantage of people in any way they can. But on the flip side of it, if you really wanted to look at it differently and take a different approach, you could take a page out of my playbook. I am striving to achieve this concept called enlightened selfishness. Now, do I fall short of the mark? Yeah, sure I do. Absolutely. But I'm still striving to do it. And that is, really trying to give as much as I can of myself in the most sincerest way to really help the people that I'm surrounded with, my staff, my suppliers, my clients, the community at large, so to say. I'm really trying to give from a perspective of sincerity. And I've got some good role models too. Role models who, I really believe that their intentions were pure. And that's where I'm trying to keep my intentions too. So I really am trying to make a difference in the lives of other people. I'm trying to part of what I'm doing right now with my Stay Home and Sell membership website is one of my biggest intentions. Yes, I've got goals, and I know I'm trying to make a lot of money. Okay, so it takes money to keep the whole thing moving, and I am trying to make a lot of money. But the bottom line is, I'm also really focused on where I was 35 years ago as a brand new salesperson, and some of the struggles and challenges that I was going through at the time, and asking myself, what would have I given myself back then? It's I'm trying to put this into words. I know that I know that if there was just somebody in my life that would have helped me in ways that I'm trying to help my clients right now, I would have avoided a lot of pain and suffering, a tremendous amount of disappointment and extreme hard times that I went through would have been unnecessary if I would have had somebody in my life that, like I'm trying to be in other people's lives right now. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope it does. All I have to do is just look back at where I was 1984, the year before I started my official business, my first real business. But I was trying some entrepreneurial pursuits. Nothing was working out. I was going from sales job to sales job, and I was extremely depressed and even suicidal at one point. I can easily look at a part of my life where I'm not going to say that I was close to committing suicide, but I sure was fantasizing about it. I just wanted the pain to be over. I didn't necessarily want to kill myself necessarily, but I just wanted the pain to be over. Things weren't working out for me. And I really wish I would have had somebody in my life like I'm trying to be in other people's lives right now. So that's my intention. My intentions are so pure here. I really want to be that person in other people's lives that I wish I would have had back then to help me. Now, would have I accepted the help back then? I hope so. I hope I would have. But business is an opportunity for you to give and serve and help and love other people and care about other people. It's a vehicle for you to do all kinds of good. And why more people don't talk about that is beyond me. All you hear about is just the negative aspects. The people that are out there screwing other people over and stuff like that in the name of commerce or whatever. But you really don't hear about the good stuff, and that's what Enlightened Selfishness is all about. So look, let me try to put a cap on it, and then I'll end this for now. I hope something I've said has made some impact. But it's all about intention. What is your intention? If you are very sincere in your desire to help other people get whatever it is that they want in the form of the products and services that you sell, if you're very sincere about really wanting to help people get all of the benefits that you offer, and what you offer really does deliver on its promises, then you're going to experience some real joy and satisfaction here, because you can never sincerely give to another person without getting something back yourself that's far greater. And so I hope that you'll just think about that, and then as you move forward, you'll see plenty of opportunities to do that, to really help other people and help yourself in the process, both financially and in other ways too, because this goes way beyond money. What I'm talking about here is things that help fulfill the deepest aspects of who we are. The real satisfaction that comes from making a difference in other people's lives. And it's just the striving to do it with all your heart and soul that brings real joy here, because you never really know. In business, you put yourself out there, you try to give it all you've got, you try to keep your intentions pure, and you really don't know who you're helping and who you're not helping. But as long as you're very sincere in your desires, and you're really giving it all you've got, and you're not just in it for you, and you really do want to make a difference in other people's lives, some of that is going to come back on you in ways that are hard to describe. But because it does go beyond words, but I would say complete and total fulfillment would be a close way to define it. So it's more than just financial fulfillment. It's deep, deep, deep spiritual and emotional fulfillment. And it's where are your intentions? And business is a great vehicle for doing that. So anyway, thank you for listening or watching this video. If you're one of my clients, I'm extremely grateful for you. I am trying to make a difference in your life. I am trying to be the person that I wish I would have had in my life when I was going through some of the terrible pain that I was going through in the very beginning. I hope that I'm able to really make some kind of a lasting impression or a deep impact on you, and help you make more money and achieve your goals. If you're not one of my clients and you want to know more about who I am and what I'm doing, click on the link below, and bye for now.